Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today, we need a little royal protection for our Tiana Celebrating Princess. Tiana is the key to beating control decks, but her requirement to maintain a 0-card hand can be tricky to do. We will ink aggressively, and for that, we're running 4 copies of Fishbone Quill. We can ramp up and ink the uninkables if we need to with this card. Our item package is on the low end with this deck, as we want to be able to draw cards when we really need to, but don't want to be in a position where we have so much card advantage that it's impossible to make Tiana work. I will definitely forget how Tiana works in one of today's games. It's embarrassing, but also hilarious when I realize what I did. Rounding things out, we want to protect our Tiana, so we're playing both Donald Duck Musketeer and Mickey Mouse Musketeer for the defense in conjunction with Cogsworth Grandfather Clock for the bonus resist. With a handful of early game pressure and mid to late game removal, we will carefully inch our way to victory. Small note before we begin, this deck doesn't run these cards, but I would recommend swapping all 3 Judy Hopps for 3 Benjas. He does the same thing, but doesn't let your opponent draw a card for doing it. And secondly, I'd reduce Mickey Mouse to 2 copies and Tinkerbell to 3, and fill those 3 spots with the Prince. It better fills the curve, and that turn 3 bodyguard can allow us to put the pressure on a bit earlier. But that's the deck. Let's jump in and see if we can't win a few. Mirror match. Guys, I'm giving away the big Tinkerbell. You have to be a Patreon member, tier 3. Link is in the description down below. Only the Tinkerbell requires that. I'm going to be doing a monthly special giveaway like that, I think every month specifically for that Patreon tier. But link is in the description for all the other raffles, including the booster box. It's just the normal being subscribed and let's get rid of that. Being subscribed and being a member of the Discord. And of course, sharing all the videos. All right, mirror match. What can I expect from my opponent? I might have to hold on to this Judy Hopps. Don't know if they're going to be running an item package or not. All right, Mickey Mouse. Oh boy, you showed up a little too soon, so now you've become ink. Ooh, Noe. I'll take a Noe. It's a Bell deck, so they do want to ramp, so I might expect a turn 3 Fishbone Quill from the opponent. Speaking of the devil. If that's the case, I probably really do want to hold on to this. So if I set up a turn 2 Noe, my turn 3 is probably a Judy Hopps. And if they quest with Captain Hook, she's good for attacking. If not, I do have the Smash, or I can be setting up for swords. Alright. No room for Jasper. Or Jafar. Jasper. Jasper, Jafar, same person. Everyone knows this. Prince Eric. There's the Fishbone, as predicted. I'm gonna get rid of my own Fishbone here. We're gonna Judy that. Downside is they get a draw card, but we're gonna Judy it. Adjudicate it. If they want to dump their hand, they might be sitting on a whole new world. I definitely want to get my Fishbone down. So we do want to dump our hand too. We just don't want to refill it. A weak swords. Alright, definitely going for this turn. Let's ink you. The resist is going to be really good. I actually, funny enough, want to keep every card in my hand. But we will ink the beast. I probably should be questing. Shouldn't be holding back for a single Captain Hook. Really just letting my opponent have the time of their life over there. Okay, could Hades. Hades and Quest. At this rate, I am gonna have to trade away the captain. Trade away for the captain hook. Words are hard. There goes the hops, so no trades. Let's get a Cogsworth down. Hades takes 3 damage, goes to 4. So they have to have a smash to finish it. Which they could have. Alright, requires some extra pieces for them to actually get to that Hades. So let's see if they have it. That's what I was hoping for by saving the Tinkerbell. It does stop us from questing a bit. Finally got that off the board. And then Tinkerbell can't send any damage anywhere because of the ward. If they selected yes, they're gonna have to target one of their own things. Okay. They found a way. Well, I could just smash the Tinkerbell. If I smash the Tinkerbell and quest, I am letting them draw an additional card. Alternatively, I could just play Tinkerbell. Cogsworth takes that down. And then I'll heal the Cogsworth. We'll see if they go for it. They could take the bait. Either way I quest. Beast has a big attack. Cogsworth with the resist, which means he could take down Noe. Just fine. He's gonna opt for that one. That's okay. Alright, Tinkerbell defeats Beast. We will decline this. Okay, it doesn't even trigger. Oh, that's a fix. I didn't realize that. It's a good fix. And don't forget to quest. Very nearly forgetting to quest there. Yeah, very good fix. If Tinkerbell doesn't actually have a legal target, it doesn't ask you anymore. I wonder when that was introduced. I wonder when it was fixed. Fishbone. Just waiting for my opponent to play that whole new world. Judy. See, if I blow up my own, I get to draw another card. If I blow up theirs, I get to slow them down. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of anymore from them. So I'm actually going to blow up mine. So I can draw the card. Nice. I could ink and play the beast. Which is probably the correct decision. So especially since I have a bodyguard. My opponent is very likely going to have like a Tinkerbell or swords. So I don't expect Beast to actually draw cards. But he still quests for 2. In fact, everything I have in play quests for 2. So I got 10 on board. Sure do. And there's the game. I'm giving away a box of Rise of the Floodborn February 4th. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and join the Discord. On the Discord, make sure you've given yourself the Lorcana tag, or you won't be counted. Those 2 things are very important. Be sure to share the video. But something new has happened. Recently, I've pulled Tinkerbell, and I'm going to be giving away this Tinkerbell to one of you guys for a private raffle for Patreon members only at tier 3. If you're interested in winning the giant Tinkerbell Enchanted, Link in the description down below for the Patreon. Again, only the tier 3 Patreon members are going to have a chance to win that guy February 4th. So if you want to win one, that's the place to be. For the booster box though, don't worry. All you gotta do is be subscribed and a part of the Discord. Giving away the Tinkerbell. Patreon, tier 3, link in the description down below. That's how you're gonna win this Tinkerbell. February 4th, we're gonna be giving it away. So you still got some time, but your time is running short. Don't need multiples of those. Probably don't need that many Jafars. Okay, we're gonna have that many Jafars. Could technically ramp up the Tinkerbell too. That'd be nice. Everything else, such as the booster box though, that guy is just your normal. Be a subscriber and be a member of the Discord. February 4th. Beastie. So this is a damage matters deck. Okay. So all my 2 toughness is going to be obnoxious. Obnoxiously within range of everything that they have. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. They're definitely not on that game plan if they've just seen 2 of those. Could actually use that this game. Can't quest with the hook. Attacks for 3, but doesn't defend with 3. If it was still a trade, I probably would have quested. Benja. Another Jafar! Oh no! I'm expecting a Dreadnought from my opponent. If I do play the Fishbone, then I'm giving up a lot of ground here. The Beast and the Hook. Or the Hook and the second Fishbone. Alright, gotta do something. Alright. Again, normally I would do the quest and offer the trade with my Jafar to a Jafar, but I do expect the Dreadnought. In which case, I don't want them drawing an extra card off me. Yep, they got tired of that. I don't blame them. I'm not going to give them the opportunity to get the Dreadnought. I'll take the trade. Opponent doesn't want to use their stuff. Okay. Guess I'm inking a beast to play the beasts are never, ever going to do a thing, are they? So I definitely... I mean, I'll give one an opportunity, but... I'm going to ink the other one for sure. My opponent's playing a damage matters deck, which means a majority of their cards are going to do damage. So I expect to fire the cannons, or a swords as a last-ditch effort. Oh, they just hardcast that. Okay. Wow! That almost never does anything. I'm surprised. Okay, we're getting rid of Mickey Mouse here to play Tinkerbell. Or am I going to actually play a Mickey Mouse and quest with Beast? I mean, they don't have the power to technically defeat it straight, just right out, but they do have damage, so they probably could. Or I could develop a Flaversham. I don't know, I think Tinkerbell's just stronger. Doesn't immediately deal with stuff, but it does put my opponent in a tough position where they don't want to quest either. Until they can deal with my stuff. Alright, how many turns is Beast actually going to get where he's useful? Well, if they're inking a Tink, then not very long. And immediately turned off. Alright, let's go Flaversham. Done with this Fishbone. Ooh, there's a good card. I think I'm going to play Judy Hopps and just kind of set up for a nice wide turn. Tough decisions. I think whatever we play, we're about to see a whole new world. If that's the case, it's probably important to take some stuff down. Let's get rid of this Jafar. Because I do think we're going to see a whole new world. Or at the very least, I think it's in their hand. We'll see if they opt to play it. The card on the left here is the card that they originally held on to. It's a risky play. Yeah, it was a whole new world. Tiana's pretty good. It's gonna take me 2 turns to get her going, though. Alright, I think Beast definitely trades with Tinkerbell. Nope, never mind. Well, it's just my Tink. Interesting, okay. Opponent opted to do just about nothing. I think I'm gonna go Tiana and Donald Duck. Then they will immediately need to find a way to deal with this. Find a way to give resist or give heal. That'd be fantastic for Beast. It's just not gonna happen. That Tink does need to go. It needs to go. I don't want them getting free songs. How can I play Tiana and get rid of it besides attacking with Beast? Don't think I can. Okay, let's see. Singing the song doesn't do anything. It's only 2 damage on the Tink, so it's still a problem. I think I have to attack with Beast. Attack with Beast or Quest. I think I just gotta do it. Take away their ability to sing songs. That's a tough decision. Still not sure that that was the right decision. A Beast of their own. That's definitely a fantastic Hades target. Okay, that's an easy way to deal with the Beast. Beast is gone. Setting up for a future Tinkerbell, though. My own Tink. Alright, well, if I play Tink, I turn off the Beast. Jafar's defeated. But then I have a big Beast who can just plow right through Donald Duck, and then a Tinkerbell who can attack. I could also play... No, none of them can sing. Never mind. Never mind. That doesn't work. Let's get rid of Beast. Quest, and I'll deal with a Tinkerbell as it comes. As of this moment, though, they can't actively play any non-character spells, thanks to Tiana. And I think their deck is chock full of non-character spells, so that should be pretty good. Cheshire Cat could be a problem if they can find a way to put damage on Tiana. The resist 2 is huge. Got through the bodyguard. Can't do your Cheshire Cat just yet, thankfully. I mean, little Tink is gone, right? Perhaps I should be setting up for a Beast here, but... Let's get rid of those. We're going to ink this. And we're just quest. Telling you, the resist on Tiana is huge. That Cheshire Cat is going to find it difficult to actually defeat the Tiana if they want to play their other stuff. Right, I have to have no cards in hand. I'm an idiot. I keep thinking Tiana's better than she is, obviously. Oh man, that's embarrassing. But it happens to everybody. Especially this guy. Almost every day. Oh man, opponent's getting everything that they could possibly hope for. Cogsworth's big though. Can't quite get both, but I could get a Cogsworth and a bodyguard set up. How much do you quest for? Just 2? Okay, you're not an issue. Quest. Cogsworth for sure. Mickey Mouse bodyguard, just in case. Keep forgetting my hand has to be empty. I really want Tiana to be really good. And like once she's set up, and this is true for a lot of stuff, once she's set up, she's fantastic. Getting her set up is really difficult. Especially if you don't remember how your card works. Like this guy right here. Oh man. Not a beast. Well, you're gonna find it difficult to do damage. Thanks to Cogsworth. Opponent's just going wide. I mean, I could sing a swords, but it's not gonna deal with anything. I mean, I'm questing for 7 here. Is there any way to bump it? I don't think it is. I don't think this deck does that. I mean, I could just wipe out their board though, right? 2 damage to everything, and then Smash takes out the beast. That's it. It's not that great, is it? Whenever an opposing character is damaged. So this thing just needs to go. That's how they're going to try to get out of this game. Alright, we'll just deal with that so they lose their out. There we go. Alright, I can see in my analytics that you guys like to skip over the little ad break. But, giving away this big Tinkerbell, keep getting questions about it. February 4th, you have to be a Tier 3 Patreon member. Tier 3 Patreon members are going to be the only people in this particular raffle. All the other raffle stuff, you just have to be a subscriber and share the videos and be a member of the Discord. So the rest of the stuff is pretty straightforward. But as far as that one goes, that particular raffle, you have to be a Tier 3 Patreon member. Link is in the description down below. Whoa. Never had that bug before. Let's hope that fixes itself. Am I on the play? I think I'm on the play. Oh, man. Let's hope I get that Tiana back. I actually really want that card. Oh, Pavel's gonna hate me for that one. Oh, I happen to click the button just as it's like, nope, you're not gonna get to do anything. Oh no! It's not gonna give me the card back. Is there a way to like refresh? Can I refresh? What if I toggle between full screen? No, I think I just messed everything up. Oh no. Alrighty then. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if I can win the game even though I'm literally down a card. My poor opponent. Sorry for making you wait, my friend. When you see the video, you will know. Something terrible has happened. A Noe? That actually seems pretty good. A Noe with a popsicle. Oh, this poor Tiana. Look, there's still a gap here for her. She still belongs. I've never seen that happen, and I play a lot. Well, the good news is our opponent has been kind of slow. Normally, I'm much more accustomed to a much more aggressive start, whether that's characters that quest for a lot or that just them filling the board rapidly. I do want to keep Tinkerbell. Question is, am I going to play a bodyguard? See, Jasper doesn't force an attack, right? Just force... Oh, I can't even read it! Just makes it so they can't quest. Flaversham's actually a good target for the Jasper. But if I play the bodyguard, I can safely quest with everything. This is probably actually too greedy. Probably should have went for the Flaversham and set up for a Tinkerbell. I think Tinkerbell would have a much stronger time of controlling the board. Whereas now I'm just kind of at the whim of Donald Duck's protection here. Alright, Jasper's probably going to prevent... can't target Noe. So it doesn't really matter what you target, everything else quests for 1. Then getting a Tinkerbell down. Sad Boy Beast. Who do I like more? Alright. Flowersham's pretty great. Judy Hopps. Can't quest with you. Oh, that's gonna be really annoying. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. Yeah, that's gonna be... Let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you guys. I've never seen the card, like, I've played cards and they've been stuck on the battlefield. I've never seen it happen off the card draw from the mulligan. There's a Cusco. Let's see, I will take down a Tinkerbell. Now they target Noe. Alright, let's start taking stuff down. Quest. Now I could set up a fishbone here so I could have Noe back, but I think the extra card draw is actually just stronger. Oh no! I put you on the left-hand side. No, I won't be able to... Oh, okay, I'll be able to quest a beast. Oh, Genie bounces beast. Alright, that puts me in a bit of a pickle. Now I have to defeat the Cusco. Yeah, the quest for 6, because it's not calculating Genie just yet. Jasper turns off Noe. So only quest for 3. Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Two beasts may be greedy. Definitely playing Tinkerbell. Alright, I could trade Captain Hook for the Cusco, which I think is probably the correct trade. Is there a good way where I can get both of these off the board? They're both 2/4, so it doesn't matter how I do the trading. I'd have to trade... Ooh. If Donald attacks, he just dies. But it's effectively Flaversham and Donald trade for something, and then Captain Hook takes down the other. Alright, here we go. This Tiana thing was really annoying. It wouldn't have made any difference in this particular game, but still very annoying. Now, depending on how wide my opponent goes right here, we're just in a lot of trouble. Quest for 3, whenever this character quests, shows an opposing character can't quest. Alright, so they're just in victory position. This quest for 2. I'd have to defeat this guy, or the genie, and I can't attack either one. Okay. Well, nothing I can do. That was a good game, opponent. This was super annoying. And we know where the mistake was in this game. It was going for the Donald instead of an early Flaversham and setting up an early Tinkerbell. An early Tinkerbell would have been really devastating to their board. Alright, opponents won the game, so I'll just pass and let them quest. Because I like seeing my opponents actually gain the victory. Needlessly running out their hand. Huzzah! Ooh, okay. Here we go. Ruby Amethyst. But first, I'm gonna say it again. Just to let you guys all know, Patreon tier 3 to win the Tinkerbell. Yeah, all the other raffle stuff, just your normal subscribe, just your normal be a part of the Discord. But for the Tinkerbell, that's gonna be Patreon tier 3 raffle. Did I just trade 2 Hades for 2 Hades? That's all 4 Hades out of the deck, because you're not supposed to be allowed to technically draw the same cards that you put away. Well, this is gonna go very poorly, because I was very much unable to do anything to help myself. Huh. Okay, well. Cross our fingers, we're in for a bumpy ride. Ooh, there's a Tiana. I do want to dump my hand quick, fast, and dirty then. Alright, so we're not going to get to Tinkerbell. Play Jafar. If I can get Tiana up and running and my opponent can't actually have any way to deal with it, which would require a bodyguard, so that's actually going to be difficult to do. We can lock them out of their action cards. I like to see that, inking a surfer. I got lots of great options to ink here. We'll start with a Hades. It's just too expensive. Pass the turn. If my Jafar stops them from questing, fantastic. It doesn't. Okay. Okay, so I need ink. Let's get rid of a Tiana. Flaversham's gonna be ink, I can feel it. So we'll play a Tiana. Pass the turn. This will be the turn where we're vulnerable. Where Tiana can be defeated. They also run Maui's, which is huge. Like, uh-oh, well there goes our Tiana and our protection. But if I draw cards of Flaversham, I'm really not setting up Tiana. Tiana's actually resistant to all their characters right here, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna ink one. Ink the other. Play a Hades. I don't know who I want to take out. Let's get rid of... Does it matter? Let's get rid of the rabbit. Alright, this is where we see a Maui and everything just falls apart. Not my favorite ideal hand to trade 2 Hades for 2 Hades. Today's the day of impossibilities. Oh no. Lady Tremaine. Get rid of the Hades. Tiana's actively locking you out of playing other stuff. I'll play a Pooksicle. I'll play a Quill. Because why not? And now Tiana can take 1 damage from the Lady Tremaine. Or they can race me. They should probably race me. They're in a much better spot for it. Alright, definitely need to top deck a character now. Oh, nope, never mind. And that's gonna be game for sure. Does it matter what I draw? No, it doesn't really matter what I draw. Okay, opponent's got the Lady Tremaines. I anticipate another bounce and a continual sacrifice, so this game is over. Trading the 2 Hades for 2 Hades was obnoxious. I had no early game pressure. And you really desperately need it against this particular deck. Yeah, it was kind of not meant to be. There it is. Ketchup and mustard. I've said it in front of every video so far today, so I may as well do it again. Tinkerbell, giving her away. Enchanted Tinkerbell is a Patreon tier 3, the Patreon raffle tier. Everything else is still just normal giveaway for the normal stuff, but for that one in particular, you gotta be a tier 3 Patreon member. Actually, kind of like the hand. No need to mulligan. Maybe should have went for a fishbone since it's going second, but yeah, the odds are greatly against me, and actually I'm pretty happy with the hand. Simba into a queen. We got a queen gamer. Alright, I could set up Captain Hook to fight the queen, so it makes it difficult to quest. That's probably what I should do. But if they shift the queen and then they use Let It Go or whatever it is, let it snow, let the storm rage on. That's the one. The storm song. Then they just defeat the hook, and then I don't get to attack. Alright. Really don't like seeing Hades so early. I'm gonna go the popsicle route. Funny enough, I'm actually... Oh, that's right, they're playing Ruby! I knew that. So it'd be Teeth. Teeth is the one that they would have. I was hoping for another 2-drop, funny enough. Don't need 2 Flavershams. Alright, Jafar applies pressure for that Queenie. And then my turn 3 could be a Noe and a Captain Hook. Alright, where's our opponent gonna get their card draw from? Actually, I don't think I want Flaversham. Let's see if they'll trade me that Stitch instead of Rockstarring it. Something tells me they have the Rockstar. They do have a Rockstar. Do they have 2 Rockstars? They sure do. Hey, better than questing if I'm being honest. Ooh, a smash. We could have a smashing time. Need to get rid of the Stitch. That's their card draw. That's the one that needs to go. Oh, and I could do it. But I'm still leaving Queenie up. I do know better. It's just that the Queen is so enticing, you know? I have two options that definitely defeat it. But the Stitch needs to go, otherwise it's going to get out of hand pretty quickly. Especially because I haven't even seen my Grab Your Swords this game. Yeah, it's a short game so far, but... 2 for 1 myself. Just to get rid of Stitch. No, I think we gotta get rid of that Queen. Because we do have an out if they do go wide. Tink might be able to pick up a few things. But playing Ruby, I'm not so confident that their deck's actually built around that Stitch. They're just more or less happy that they got to it. Let's see, if I play Donald, then obviously I get a quest for 2, but if I play Cogsworth, we have resist 2. They'd have to actually attack with both characters, or a Maui. They could have a Maui. I think I'd rather develop a Cogsworth. And if they don't attack with 2, then technically that popsicle can heal. I'll lose the resist. I'll lose 1 point of resist on Noe, but could heal it. Lantern. This opponent got a whole new world. Quest. See, opponent's on +5, so this is a tough spot to be in, no matter what, right? I think I take down the Mufasa and just risk that they have something fantastic on top. Let's hope it's garbage. Please be hot garbage. Okay, still quest for 2. Doc takes down Cogsworth, Stitch takes down Noe. If I heal Cogsworth, then they'd have to send both. And we just lose Noe. So instead of... I'm gonna lose 1 instead of 2. Though I do kind of anticipate that they just kind of quest. Playing something for real cheap here. Instead of questing for 3, huh? Alright, well I easily lose the Cogsworth here. Come on. Come on now. Tinkerbell's gonna just mop up your board. Alright, let's see. Tinkerbell's only taken out 2 things. Takes down a Stitch. Takes down a Queen. Hades takes out the other one. Alright, Stitch has to go. Takes down the Queen. Hades takes out the Tremaine. And then we'll see if they want to trade their dock. Is my Tinkerbell taking out 3 characters? Looks like it might. Oh yeah, Tink's taking down 3 characters. Of course, Lady Tremaine. That does make sense that they would do the attack first. Can play the popsicle. Cogsworth. Captain Hook. Alright, now I can take down the Lady Tremaine. That card's gonna be a problem. I need a top deck of Jafar. Or Hades. Alright, so Hades takes this down, because otherwise I can't deal with it. Do the 2. Do the trade. Heal the Cogsworth. We'll see if, I mean, we're still in trouble from a Maui. A Maui just takes down Cogsworth. Regardless of where he's at. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is a lot of Lady Tremaine action happening. Alright. Well, this is a race that we definitely lose. Oh yeah, we're so dead. Nice top deck opponent. When it rains, it pours. Holy smokes. This might be one of the worst days on the client for me. Man, it is just going all sorts of sideways. Just because I got it. Pass turn, opponent wins. There you go. I appreciate that, opponent.